It's so strong.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be working on a Type R. I have Acuity's instrument shifter upgrade, which is going to consist of 3 stages. These 3 stages vary from stage 1 all the way to 3. The stage 1 is a 2-way adjustable, which is more of an entry-level kit, and the stage 3 consists of a full replacement, which is going to allow you to have multiple points of adjustment, which is pretty awesome if you are a full track enthusiast. So what I'm gonna do in this video is walk you through all 3 stages in detail, so stay tuned and enjoy the video. Alright guys, so we have the stage 1 lined up right here, which consists of 3 parts. We have the shifter bushings, the cable bushings, and the shifter centering spring, which is going to eliminate any lateral slap, which is awesome because the stock shifter actually has a lot of it. The cable bushings is gonna make the shifting a little bit firmer, especially in hard shifts, and also the base bushings is going to eliminate any slap as well. This is all for the stage 1, and I'm going to be installing it on the stock shifter box. That way I get a feel from all the stages and I can translate that to you guys. Let's go ahead, jump onto the stage 2, and I'll show you what part that is. So now moving on to stage 2, this is the rocker upgrade, which is going to be added onto your stage 1. So if you do select stage 2, you're gonna get all these as well. Now let's talk about the rocker arm upgrade, which is going to replace your stock plastic construction with aluminum, and it's gonna eliminate any sponginess. It's gonna make things tighter. It's gonna reduce gate spacing, which is awesome, and especially on the FKA, which is a huge problem with it. Pivot points are loaded with O-rings, which helps with the lateral movement from the shifter. So that helps a lot in different temperatures, going from hot and cold and whatnot. You get a much crisper shifting feel in whatever temperatures you're in. So now I want to show you 2 optional parts which could be included with this package. This is the collar, the boot collar upgrade, which is very nice, and it comes in different finishes, as well as the S-coat shift knob, which is a bit weighted and it's gonna allow you to have a smoother shifting motion. Guys, now that I've shown you stage 1, 2, and the optional parts that you can include with all of these, I'm gonna move on to the complete shifter. Alright, moving on to the fully adjustable performance shifter. As you can see, it's a huge box, and it's gonna completely change your stock shift box. You can further enhance the shifter motions, gate spacing. Very nice kit right here. I'm gonna unbox this in just a second, but I want to show you guys firsthand how the stages break down. Obviously we do have the stage 1 right here, stage 2, optional parts, and the full shifter kit. So now that I've shown you all 3 stages, I'm gonna remove the stock shifter out of the car and start with stage 1 and see what we got. Alright guys, moving on to the interior of the car, we have our interior trim removal kit. This is optional that you can purchase on the Acuity website, and it comes with all the pretty much tools necessary to remove all the trim pieces safely without scratching them. So let's go ahead, take them out. As you see, we have some awesome tools which we're going to be using. So I'll leave everything in the description, all the parts that you've seen. Let's go ahead and move on to the time lapse and enjoy the video. So now that we have the shifter removed from the car, this is the stock spring, the rocker arm, and the rubber bushings. So what we're gonna do is test out stage 1 and see how that feels. We're gonna install the shifter bushing upgrade as well, but I wanna show you guys how to install these onto the stock shifter and also the shifter centering spring, which looks pretty awesome compared to the stock ones. Guys, as you see, we install our centering spring and the base bushings as well. And I tell you, just setting these two things up completely enhanced the car. All the slop, like not all of it, but definitely minimized it. Everything's smoother. There's less play in the side-to-side movement. In the centering, it just comes back with greater force and it doesn't slap back and forth. So as you can see, I'm moving the shift knot and there's barely any play at all. But just stage 1, huge improvement. Shifter assembly, it's just one with the car now. You don't have that extra play. What I'll do right now is actually take this apart again, install the rocker arm, throwing it back into the car and see how that feels. So let's get into it. So now moving on to our rocker upgrade right here. I'm gonna unbox this and install it onto our stage 1, which is already installed on the stock shifter. Take it out of the box and we have a nice Acuity sticker. Very nice packaging. And this is how it is. This is made out of aluminum and it has O-rings right here which allow a little bit of play. We have a little bit of silicone grease, and here we have our set screw. In order to install this rocker arm, very simple, same as stage 1, just unclip it from the back and it should slide right out like so, just like that. Now comparing the stock one versus the Acuity instruments in distance right there, but it uses a different method in order to install it on the stock shifter. So we have a screw type fastener in this side, so just slide it through like that. and just pop it in place. Now take the washer, flip it around, use your supplied Allen bolt. Now taking a closer look at the rocker arm, the spring, and as you see, came out really nice. It almost seems like a custom shifter already with just 2 parts installed. But the next thing is throwing it back on the car and see how that feels. Now that we have the stage 2 installed, as you can see, a step further than what it was, and pretty much all slop has gone away. Definitely smoother, more fluid motion. The gate spacing definitely is shorter. Side to side, when you go from 2 to 3, it's right there, and it just goes directly into the gate. Doesn't have a vague throw. It's more direct. A huge improvement over your stage 1, which was already a huge step forward. So the next step is actually taking this out again and comparing it to the stage 3, which is a fully adjustable brand new unit, which has a lot more adjustability. So I'm very excited to unbox that. Don't forget that we also installed the cable bushings up front. The entire package as a whole, the cable bushings, the spring, the rocker arm, and the base bushings, definitely added a huge improvement over stock. Well, here we have the stage 3 finally. I can't wait to unbox it, so let's get into it. We do have the beautiful box from Acuity Instruments. Honestly, this is superb. It almost looks like the Apple for automotive parts, which is saying a lot. So let's go ahead and flip it over, and we have some features which are listed here, and this is a quick picture of what it's gonna look like. There you have it. We have some package contents and installation guides, as well as important notes that you should know before tackling this project. Let's take it out of the packaging. What else do we have here? We have stickers, some hardware, and the shifter arm. So now that we have that out of the way, let's go ahead and put the box on the side. So now that we have it out of the box, guys, I can't stress this enough, but just the level of attention in just packaging alone just says so much, and they took extra care. And this is honestly, this is not just a bag, it's actually sealed, as you see. So they didn't just like throw a bag over the shifter and just put it in the box. They definitely took the time to even seal it, which is pretty amazing. And man, I've never seen this shifter other than pictures, but this is gorgeous. This is a whole metal construction, which wow. Okay, this is beautiful. Dude, this is crazy. Taking a closer look, it comes lubricated already, and just manually moving it like this, it has 0 play. As you see, it has the built-in spring already, and the rocker arm, and as you see right here as well, we have the built-in bushings, which have like a pedestal type of build. Very, very nice. We have stainless steel construction. We have the adjustments in the bottom right there, so you can move this rod up and down, and you can adjust the throws. Everything's engraved right on the finish right here. Just everything's just labeled. The adjustability screw right there. This is just absolutely beautiful. So now we took the rod out of the packaging, and guys, just taking a closer look at this. This is incredible. Like, this has a center mounting screw right here, and for safety they built in a stopper. I don't know if you guys see that in there, but that's on top of the screw, so this screw can never become loose, and it will never go past that, as you see right there. The rod is even labeled with the height laser engraved into it. This has a nice matted black finish on it as well. I'm so impressed with this. So let's loosen up the rod here. Like that. Let's take this out. So you're able to have a little bit more of a adjustability. Set it in here. In order to set this, you have an actual angle pointer right here. You have ranges right here for right-hand drive and left-hand drive setups. So whether you are in a different region with right-hand drive vehicles, you have your adjustments over here of degrees. So what I'll do is I'll just set it on the left-hand drive degree for assembling purposes. So let's get it nice and tight there. Let's throw in the rod again. And as I said, you have your measurements here, your height, and you can just select. So let's just pick 5 for now and get it nice and tight. Next up, you're gonna take your cable support rod. You're gonna install it right here, which is already labeled, and you're gonna tighten it up. So let's take a quick look at a fully adjustable Acuity shifter compared to the stock one. This is how we upgraded it with the stage 1 and 2. And first feel, I mean, just outside the car, you can feel the gates a little bit smoother, you know, a little bit more of a stock feel, whereas this one is substantially tighter and it feels awesome. So I'll take the camera and show you guys up close of all the details. Alright guys, so as you saw up close, this shifter is just absolutely beautiful and a great piece of engineering. Very functional and precise. So what we'll do is throw this beauty in the car and test it out and see how it goes. So basically what I've done here is just adjust all my settings here. This is my gate spacing and this is my throw down here. So I adjusted that to my liking. So what I'll do next is actually put the whole console back together now that I'm done torquing everything to spec. By the way, all the torque specs are in each section. So now that that's done, I'm gonna throw my center console together, and the last piece is actually unboxing my new shift knob and also my shift boot collar, which is gonna look super awesome in this Type R with the red interior finish and all that. So let's go ahead, finish up the entire console and jump into the shift knob unboxing. Alright guys, so we have our ESCO T6 shift knob. This is gonna be the satin black anodized finish. And we also opted in for our shift boot collar. This is gonna be the stainless steel finish, and I'm gonna show you how to install it on our OEM 2020 suede shift boot. Let's go ahead, flip this around and install this collar real quick. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. I did record those clips sometime last year, so right now I actually have my conclusion for this shifter. It is tremendous. It's such a great piece of engineering. It's gonna make your FK8 shift so much smoother, so much better. The lockout issue with second gear or third gear, that's not gonna be there because everything is just extremely precise and you're gonna enjoy the car so much more. I recorded that video a while back, so it's been a long time. I'm actually at a new location. I have obviously a new house. I did change my shift knob from black to red, so that's something that you're gonna be seeing differently. I'll show you guys inside the car real quick, that way I can walk you through a few things that I did notice about the shifter. So stepping into the FK8, this car is a blast. I absolutely love it. I have yet to make a mile update video. Right now as we speak, it does have just over 6,000 miles, so it's pretty cool. I did put a nice camera up here, and as you can see, I do have the red shift knob. This thing broke in pretty nicely, so that's something that I did notice. It does take a little bit of time, so all the joints and everything on this shifter works its way through, and things are even smoother than before. Everything's just direct, and I definitely been pushing this shifter. I already did like 5 track days on this, and it's amazing, guys. So you won't go wrong. As you can see, everything's just direct. My settings are pretty mild, so it looks really good, and it matches my interior, so can't complain there. So far this car has been a blast on track and also street use. Definitely gonna keep it for a little bit longer. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get rid of it. The new Integra is actually just got announced, so it got me thinking a little bit, but I don't think I'm gonna get rid of this car just because this car is so track focused, and I don't think that a new Integra coming out is not gonna be as focused as this. But for now, I am loving this car. It's not gonna leave my side just yet. We never know, but for now, it's gonna stick right here in my garage. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Actually did take quite a while to edit. It took me over like 5 days. It takes a lot of time, guys, to make these YouTube videos, just because, you know, it's a lot of clips that you need to put together. Some of you guys may know what editing is like, but my videos take a long time to edit because I try to do the best for you guys, and also so you can enjoy the video. So make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment and support. Make sure you visit my website. That's where you guys could support me buying these kind of products. I'm a vendor for pretty much all brands available for aftermarket Honda and Acura parts. Make sure you hit up the website, and if you can't find anything, make sure you send me an email and I'll help you out. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and until the next one, peace.